Welcome! Imagine you're driving down the highway and your speedometer reads exactly 63 kilometers per hour. That tells you how far you'll go in an hour. But how much ground are you actually covering in a single second? To answer that, we're going to solve question 23 from the WASSCE 2026 Mathematics exam. The question asks us to express an average speed of 63 kilometers per hour in meters per second. We have four options. A is 17.5, B is 15.0, C is 35.5, and D is 30.0 meters per second. Looking at our units, we need to convert kilometers to meters and hours to seconds. The prefix kilo means 1,000, so 1 kilometer is exactly 1,000 meters. For time, 1 hour contains 60 minutes, and each minute has 60 seconds. Multiplying 60 by 60 gives us 3,600 seconds in a single hour. Finding our speed in meters per second means we have to apply both of these unit conversions at the same time. We are breaking down a long trip into the exact distance traveled during a single tick of a clock. Let's set up the math. Here is our starting equation, expanding 63 kilometers per hour. We replace the kilometers with 1,000 meters, and we replace the hour with 3,600 seconds, giving us 63 multiplied by the fraction 1,000 over 3,600. Notice that the 3,600 seconds sits directly at the bottom of the fraction. The word per in kilometers per hour indicates division. The distance goes on top, and the time it takes to travel that distance stays strictly on the bottom. We can simplify this fraction right away. By dividing the top and bottom by 100, we cross out the two trailing zeros on both numbers. This leaves us with a much cleaner 10 over 36. Both 10 and 36 are even numbers, so we divide them by 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5, and 36 divided by 2 is 18. We now have 5 over 18. This specific fraction will always work when converting kilometers per hour to meters per second. Memorizing it allows you to skip all the previous steps and save valuable time during your exam. Let's apply our new fraction to the exam question. We take our speed of 63 and multiply it directly by 5 over 18. Before we multiply 63 by 5, we should look for common factors. Canceling factors before you multiply keeps your number small and drastically lowers the chance of making an arithmetic error. Looking at 63 and 18, both numbers divide perfectly by 9. 63 divided by 9 gives us 7. 18 divided by 9 gives us 2. This leaves us with 7 times 5 over 2. 7 times 5 is 35, and half of 35 is 17.5. The car is traveling at 17.5 meters per second. Looking back at the problem, this matches option A perfectly. But using the fraction and canceling first, a multi-step conversion boils down to basic multiplication and division. Now it is your turn to practice. Pause the video right now and try to convert 72 kilometers per hour into meters per second. We multiply 72 by our fraction, 5 over 18. 72 and 18 share a common factor of 18. 18 goes into 72 exactly 4 times. 4 multiplied by 5 gives us our final answer, 20 meters per second. If you got 20, great job. This confirms that the exact same setup applies to any speed you encounter on test day. What happens if the exam asks you to go backward? To convert from meters per second back into kilometers per hour, you simply flip the fraction upside down to 18 over 5. Let's test it on 15 meters per second. We multiply 15 by 18 over 5. The 15 and the 5 cancel out, leaving a 3. 3 times 18 gives us a final speed of 54 kilometers per hour. This summary chart gives you everything you need. Multiply by 5 over 18 to go down to meters per second, and multiply by 18 over 5 to scale up to kilometers per hour. For more clear step-by-step explanations covering all WASSCE, JAMB, and NECO subjects, head over to QandAHelp at QandAHelp.com. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more math updates. True mastery in mathematics comes from knowing how the numbers work together. When you understand the logic behind the steps, you can confidently solve any variation the exam throws your way. Keep practicing, and you will be fully prepared.